Hello, my name's James Thorpe. I'm the editor of International Security Journal. We're here at Intersec 2024 in Dubai. I'm delighted to be joined by Aluisio Figueiredo, CEO of ISS. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you very much for coming and visiting our booth, James. Appreciate it.
Always a pleasure, always a pleasure. Here we are again. I just want to to start with, let's just look at a little bit how you take a local approach in the market in the Middle East. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, please?
James, quite an interesting question. Our approach was always local for every region we do business. So since the inception of the company, we develop and deliver very sophisticated solutions. And the only way to deliver the proper systems is by listening to your customers. And you mentioned about being local. As a CEO, living in the US, I came to the Middle East the last 2 years, 19 times, which is not, it's not common to see out there. Why? Because we are always listening. I'm always talking to the end customers and understanding the issues and the challenges the region has. It's not the same as Latin America. Here in the Middle East, they read it from left to right. They see the GUI in a different way that the Mexicans or the Americans or the Singaporeans do. And the only way really to customize and speak the language is by being here. Yeah. So being local, having your local team, first with your support, second sales, and now actually we're doing R&D in the last 3 years here in the Middle East to make sure we shorten the gap and the time that takes to deliver those solutions.
Fantastic. And obviously when we look at the Middle East itself, there's so many fascinating projects and so many different challenges and opportunities in the region. Can you tell us a little bit about the sectors and industries specifically which are looking at ISS's solutions?
I look at the Middle East as a buffet. It's a kind of, you go to a restaurant and you have everything to eat here. So what I can say, number one, focus. Yeah. When you go to a buffet restaurant, don't eat everything, eat what you like. So I had to pace myself and educate myself and my team to focus on what we can really add value. We can sell everything. We can go to retails, banking, logistics, borders. It's everything here. But where we really fit is the question. It's not the strategy of shoot everything that flies. We are very specific. So to your point, city surveillance, the smart cities. We are a global partner of Dell. We are partners of Intel. We have a tremendous amount of references on smart cities. Transportation is another sector that we do quite well globally. Highways, airports, subways, rail, we do quite well. Third one, critical infrastructure, ports, oil and gas, correctional facilities, all those critical installations that has to be up 24/7, 365 days a year. Those are the main sectors. Yeah, we do bank, we do retail as a second tier.
Yeah, fantastic. And a massive part of what you do in region obviously is, and actually across the world, but we've seen examples of you forming a lot more strategic partnerships, particularly in 2023. You signed the MOU with Presight AI at GITEX. What other strategic partnerships have you got on the horizon for 2024?
It's hard to say, James, because again, a partnership is a marriage for us, and we take it very, very serious. So it's when you do those MOUs, it's a strategic decision to go or on a specific geography or on a specific market. So you mentioned Presight AI here in Abu Dhabi, Sami in Saudi, or Tahakom in Riyadh as well. Those have specific niches and strategic ways that we drive this forward. If you talk about Sami, is to manufacture our UVSS in Saudi Arabia, is the transferring of technology to the Middle East. And we're very serious about it. Everybody talks about transferring technology, Saudiizing and all that. We are doing what we have to do to really be part of that process. I want to grow this business as our second home. And it takes time, and it's part of this is to work with local companies that can take us to the next step. Transferring the technology, adding more, creating intellectual property in the Middle East. We're in the process of doing that. If you go to our meeting room, you see a bunch of patents. I want in the next years to come to have patents created in the Middle East, create AI algorithms specific for the problems we have here. And that's our mission in terms of partnerships and the true Midwestization, if I can say that, bringing this technology and doing it here on Middle East soil.
Al, always a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. Thank you very
Cheers.
much, James.
Thank you.
Thank you.